Going to unbox this today, the Leaf 2. And I'm really excited. This is going to be an interesting comparison between the Leaf 2, which is the first time I've had a Boox e-reader rather than a note-taking tablet, and it's going to be a really interesting comparison versus a Kindle. So stay tuned for some comparison videos with that. Perhaps the best Kindle you can buy is actually not a Kindle at all. Smooth unboxing as usual. I'm bad at this. And they have stuck with, like a tablet, unlike any tablet, for this line, their pure e-reader line. I say pure e-reader, but the thing about Boox tablets is actually they are full Android devices. And so, of course, that means you can get the Kindle Android app on them. They have supplied this one with a USB cable and a SIM card tray removal tool, which is just used for replacing the TF or micro SD card. They have sent me the cover here, and it's a nice thing. It's a nice change from the previous Leaf, because this Leaf once again has page turn buttons on it, which previously, I believe, certainly was on the Nova, was the page turn buttons were on a case rather than on the device itself. It's really light, and the features that make it like a tablet are things like this: a microphone and speakers. Let's get it set up and I'll be back with some first thoughts. One thing to say straight away is that it isn't Google Play Protect certified out of the box. So the Google Play Store doesn't appear by default, which it does now on most Boox devices. I was a little bit surprised to see that, but it's not very difficult to do that. I do have a video explaining exactly how to enable the Google Play Store on any Boox device, and I'll link that here. And there we are, that's the Play Store working just fine. Let's get the Kindle app, and let's just have a real quick look at the screen compared to the Kindle Paperwhite screen. It should both be a 300 dot per inch screen. Interesting thing about a Boox device is it gives you app optimization and allows you to change the screen mode depending on which app it is in. And so it has the kind of faster refresh mode, or it has the sort of refresh on demand by every page turn mode that you'll be used to from any e-reader. Sort of match up the lights a bit. Nice thing about the Kindle Paperwhite, it has the auto brightness, which this doesn't have. The more obvious comparison is going to be between the Leaf 2 and the Kindle Oasis. It's a similar form factor with the page turn buttons on the side as well. The Oasis is a bit of a funny design in my opinion. It's got that kind of thick end and thin end, which I'm not sure that I really like, but I will get one and we will have a little try out with that and do an actual comparison. The Boox app by default does give you access to lots of totally copyright-free books, for instance, Complete Shakespeare. So that's a good start. This is the Project Gutenberg version, but you can see the text is very crisp. There's a lot to like about both of these screens. I would say if you're interested in this sort of screen depth, if you like, how far below the actual surface it is, I can personally see that they're looking pretty similar in that respect. I'll just show you the range of the two lights while we've got them up. lights right off. The screens look almost exactly the same, and I think that they will be under the hood, they will be a very similar e-ink screen. Okay, let's see if Kindle's ready itself now. By the way, I'll just mention Neo Reader is an excellent reading app. It does give you so many good reading options which are very useful, especially if you want to read something which is formatted for a larger device or a larger page like a PDF on a smaller screen. It's actually really, really good to use the different format modes, and nice to have this one-handed page turn. Does it work left-handed? Don't think so. It rotates, yeah. There you are. And it does have auto rotate, so you can do rotate into left hand if you prefer that. Some people will want that. And of course you can have it in landscape mode. And you can have it in landscape mode, and you can make this stand up, but I'm not sure how. I'll figure that out. Awesome, so that's Kindle synced. You can hear one advantage at this over a Kindle is it does have the speakers, which might not be wonderful for reading, of course, but that does mean that you can have this play to you an audiobook as well. It has defaulted to a different font size. Interesting new features like My Notebook, I bet that is coming from the Scribe update. If I can match up the font size. Can't seem to go into the menu at the minute. It does have popular highlights in here, which is a brilliant, useful thing. And I will say it looks just fine, it looks brilliant. Well, I am happy with that size, but it's odd that I can't change the size. That is a Kindle app thing rather than a Boox thing. But again, it does look really very pleasant. What e-ink mode am I in? So you can go best quality here. And that does look really fantastic. Kindle by default will probably do a refresh every about 5 pages, I think. You can see a little bit of ghosting across here. This is looking really good. Yeah, that was its full refresh just there. So anyway, this is going to be my next video, is the best Kindle you can buy, not really a Kindle. And I will do a more detailed comparison of reading with Kindle on the Boox Leaf 2 and compared to the Paperwhite, that's this one, or compared to the Oasis as well, maybe in a separate video.